They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Moore. That pass is caught. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field. Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the completion makes it 2nd and short. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That's reeled in. It's Hill. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Touchdown, Ducks. They finish off the scoring drive. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with
and the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the 1st play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running back. stats. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hill. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
But you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Boy, what was the quarterback?
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. The shotgun handoff here. And the result is going to be a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry on him.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Grab down the middle. It's Booth. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off target with a throw, incomplete. Kirk all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught for the completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the...
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Moore. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. To throw, it's Moore. He's running out of time here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's caught across the middle. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, what a grab! Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, they wait all year for this game, and the Ducks and Huskies could just give us one fun finish today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Caught by the receiver. They stop out at the 4. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. And gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of this defense to prevent a big play.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. Finds his target, and it's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher in coverage.
As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Ball away quickly, but nobody in the area, and the official's going to call intentional grounding here. So the grounding call on 3rd down now brings up 4th for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
To the air. It's Moore. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Boy, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football.
He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Bootleg looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal in the 9.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got second and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, the timing and the execution is outstanding here by this offense. Quarterback makes the easy throw, but the blocks out in front of this receiver were the key to get him out in the space and allow him to utilize that speed.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he doesn't make it. The run is stopped short, so the lead remains 5 here in the fourth. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. As the first down is still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down at 10. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
He's brought down at the 35. Fourth down coming up.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He escapes the pocket. And he gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. That's a big fourth down stop for this defense. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to